Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
This is the Mike Sevilla radio program for Thursday, February 20th, 2013. On tonight's show, going to be playing an interview like I did on the previous show of an interview, people interviewing me on a local radio show called Brain Food from the Heartland from today, February 20th, 2014. And today's topics include social media in medicine, which they talked to me about, technology in medicine, also physician rating sites, and a lot of different, and it's always interesting having people from outside the medical community ask me some of these questions. So it's always interesting how they ask them and how I answer them. So I will be playing that and also sharing some things from my life and over the past few weeks. So all that and a lot more on episode 324 of the Mike Sevilla radio program, starting right now. And welcome to the show that is passionate about medicine and social media. This is the Mike Sevilla radio program. I'm your host, Dr. Mike Sevilla, the one-man social media machine for 7 years running. That's right. Check out the site at drmikesevilla.com. And what is this show about? I tell people this is a commentary about social media, medicine, and life. Today is Thursday, February 20th, 2014. It is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here at Family Medicine Rocks World Headquarters, that's right, it's February. And it is 50 degrees Fahrenheit here at World Headquarters. And the temperature is going to be going down soon. But I said last week and this week I would not believe 50 degrees until it was here, and now it's here. And of course, today and yesterday, since it gets over 40 degrees, it gets over 30 degrees. You see people in shorts and flip-flops at Walmart. Of course, that would probably happen anytime. But even more today and yesterday. So how's your week been going, kids? Yes, I haven't done a podcast in probably about 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks. And to be honest, I have not been on social media that much lately. Posting here and there on Twitter and Facebook, very limited blog posts. I did some posting at my last leadership meeting in Kansas City, and I've been meaning to catch up from that, and I haven't had to. Why? Mainly because life is just getting in the way. Work has been very busy, and life has been busy. So yes, again, I have not quit social media again. It's just things are just getting in the way. Some good things, some bad things, and I don't want to bore you with all of that, but overall things are good these days. Tonight I had a hospital board meeting. I don't know if I should share that I'm on the hospital board of directors, but it's always interesting, that point of view, seeing the big picture about how healthcare is delivered in a small community. So that's always exciting. And of course, I've been talking with everybody from my patients to colleagues to everybody that's just cabin fever has really set in to Family Medicine Rocks World Headquarters in this community, in this state, in this region of the country. We're just ready for spring to be here and to get out and do things and to not be so cooped up inside. The kids have had so many days off and from school, and it's just been very crazy with that. But other than that, life is good. This morning's interview, which I'll share a little bit more detail. It was fun. It was an hour. Went by very, very quickly. and I will share with that after the break here. But yeah, I mean, it's. I wish I had more to talk about. I feel bad. Those of you out there who are waiting for the next night shift show with Kat. We just have not been able to match up schedules. She's been working, or I've been working, and or out of town, and haven't been able to match up our schedules. But one of these days, we'll be able to get back to the night shift show here, which is always fun. It's always a good time. Always great ratings. People listening and things on a Saturday night. So hopefully soon we'll be able to have an entertaining and informing and lots of laughs Saturday night shift. So hopefully that should be coming up soon. So I will take my break here. But first, I do want to thank Blog Talk Radio for having me be a featured host on this network. Thank you so much for that. I've been a social media hobbyist since 2005. That's right, 2005, kids. And if you're curious, yes, I am a real doctor. I am a family physician in full-time private practice, meaning I see patients 5 days a week in the hospital and in my office here in beautiful northeastern Ohio. So I will take my break. You're listening to the Mike Sevilla radio program, a proud member of the ProMed Network, a podcast you can get there by going to promednetwork.com, and we'll be right back. That's right, broadcasting like nobody's listening. This is the Mike Sevilla radio program on a Thursday night, February 20th, 2014. That's right, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit at 9 p.m., so very much enjoying this weather, but now there's the floods out there now, but I'm not complaining. So let's get to our main topic here. I'm going to play this interview here from this morning, and if you weren't able to listen to episode 323, this is an internet-based radio show like this one called Brain Food from the Heartland, by our friend Louis B. Free, and that is out of the Youngstown Vindicator newspaper newsroom. And you can get there by going to louisfreeshow.com or vindy.com was the newspaper site. They broadcast 8 a.m. to noon Eastern Time, and our interview was today, of course, February 20th, 2014, from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time this morning, and I was there with a communications professor, the chair of the communications department, our good friend Dr. Adam Earnhardt was there, also giving commentary on social media from his point of view, and also the editor of the Vindicator, I believe his name is Todd Franco, was also there as well, and we chatted it up for about 40 minutes. And that's how long this clip is. And I'll tell you right now, the last part of this clip was cut off because the recording device that I was using cut off the last 2 or 3 minutes of the interview. But you will get the heart of the interview. And actually, you'll get the beginning. And you just won't get the last 2 or 3 minutes, which are not really consequential. It was just kind of more bantering at the end of the interview, and it was fun. It was fun going back there again. I thank Louis for the invitation to come up. I thank the Vindicator newspaper for the invitation to come up. I do encourage you to check out their websites, vindy.com and louisfreeshow.com, and if you can get them some more hits, they'll see that I am a relevant guest up there. If they get more hits on their website and on their link, they can show them that I have a very powerful audience out there to have people click on over there and say that they like the show that I'm on. So I will play this here. And this is about 40 minutes, and after it, I'll have some commentary to close up tonight's show. So here we go. So this is from today. This is from February 20th, 2014, the Louis B. Free Show, Brain Food from the Heartland, louisfreeshow.com and vindy.com, the Youngstown Vindicator newspaper. And here we go. And welcome back to the Mike Sevilla Radio program. Yes, so the last 2 or 3 minutes got cut off there, and it's just basically just banter. You got the good stuff there. Thanks again to the Vindicator newspaper, Vindy.com, and also to Louis B. Free, Brain Food from the Heartland, LouisFreeShow.com. Live Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through noon Eastern time. Listen to it live. They don't podcast it. They should, because it is all good stuff. And I would just listen to the whole interview again, and it's fun. It's great, and have a pretty good chemistry with the principals there, and I was honored to be there, and hopefully I'll get another invite to go back and to chat about whatever they want to chat about. So. But I did reflect on a little bit of what they talked about, and especially about anonymous internet blogging and posting, and which was part of the stuff that was cut off. And I shared a little bit about me, about being the Dr. Anonymous, and being an anonymous blogger and anonymous user of the internet on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff for the first part of my social media life. And talking about a social media break, a social media detox. Maybe we can talk a little bit about that on some future shows up there as well. So it's fun. It's always fun being on the other side, being the one interviewed as opposed to the one interviewing the other people. So that's always fun doing that. So thanks again for that, and thanks to all of you for listening. And I'm going to really try to do more on social media, especially drmikesevilla.com, and back on the podcast here and Twitter and Facebook. It's just life has gotten in the way of all of that. But I thank again all of you for all your support for all my social media projects, whether it's on Twitter or Facebook or the blog or this podcast. Thanks so much for that. So that's all I have for you this evening. My name is Mike Sevilla, drmikesevilla.com. That gets you all my social media projects and what I'm doing these days. And hopefully we will talk to you all very soon down the road. And all of you have a good week and a good weekend. And we'll talk to you all very soon. Good night, everybody.